This video is for all the people who spend a lot of time alone, working, doing what's right. And it's what a lot of people cannot do, but it's what you have to do. They want to make us feel bad about it. They want to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff to us on our paths. But you are the one with courage. You are the one with bravery. You are the one where they could not take your place. You could take theirs tomorrow, but they could never take your place because you're chosen. What you guys need to understand, if you spend a lot of time alone, is that you're getting ahead in life. You can't get ahead in life hanging out with the crowds, unless your crowds is a bunch of successful individuals and it's a small circle. That's the only way. But who is really that lucky and privileged to have that group? Like, oh, there's a group of these successful guys, let me just join. Like, who's really that privileged? It doesn't happen too often. Sometimes it does, not too often. Where I come from, it simply don't exist. I have tried for the last 10 years to build my tribe, and it's still a work in progress. Because I know how things run. I know how things work. I try to get people to see what needs to be done, and a lot of people don't want to see it. So, when you spend time alone and you refuse to be a part of the sheep, you refuse to be a part of the crowd, you refuse to fit in, ultimately, you are getting ahead in life. You're getting so far ahead in life compared to these people who ain't never gonna budge. They ain't never gonna budge, bruh. They're not. They're not going anywhere. They're not doing anything. Like, their lives are literally going, like, in order to change your life, you have to go through a lot of shit. If you want to change your life, if you want to change your current circumstances, like, you know the life you live, right? Like, you have to go through a lot of shit to change that. Like, even a little bit. You have to go through a lot of shit. It's gonna take years. Like, years. That's what people don't want to do. People today, bro, are addicted to just having fun. 1, 2, 3, let's have fun. Like, that's not going to get you nowhere. There's time for some fun on the side. But if your life is dedicated to having fun, when's the next adventure this weekend? What can we do this weekend to get effed up? And all this kind of stuff. Like, that stuff ain't going to get you nowhere. I stopped that kind of stuff. And I said it a million times on this channel. But when I was an older teenager, like, I was doing that stuff. I don't know how people can carry on that life through their 20s, up to their late 20s, even into their 30s. I don't understand. Like, can you not see that this is not going to get you anywhere? Like, are you not that smart? Does someone have to smack you in the side of the head with an aluminum shovel? Because I don't know what else is going to click. Folks, life comes down to being smart. It comes down to maximizing your time. It comes down to knowing what's best for yourself and your future, because you have a future. It's good to live in the present, in today, but if you just live for today and you don't do things today that's gonna further better your future, because it's like you're planting seeds today that's going to better your future. If you just live, party today, have fun today, make myself feel so good today, what can I do to make myself feel good? Like, that's not what it's about. We've all done those things before. And how long is it going to take you to understand that those actions are primarily fun, which you can do it in occasion, and I'm talking occasion, but it's not going to get you nowhere. And people that are in these groups, the sheep, that's all they ever do. It's all they ever think about. They don't think about a purpose. They don't think about making a difference. They don't think about changing their lives. They don't even think about those things. They've already lost. They know they can't do it. So when you spend a lot of time alone, just understand you are bettering your life. You're getting far ahead in life. When you get very far ahead in life, the same people your age, even younger, are going, and even older, are going to be struggling tooth and nail while you're living very, very good because you were smart. You struggled early while they had fun. This is how it goes, folks. Like, either way about it, you're going to struggle. Like, you're going to make a sacrifice. Like, things are going to be tough one way or the other. So you might as well pick it instead of life just happening to you. You can life. Don't let life just happen to you. Like, it's better if you choose your destiny. It's better if you choose what happens. And this is what every single chosen person has the ability to do. Because they're simply smart enough, dedicated enough, talented enough, God gifted enough. They have these things. As for the others, I don't know. They just let life continuously happen to them, not knowing they have the power to change their own lives. Whenever I was in high school, life was happening to me. I wasn't getting after it in life. Life was literally happening to me. Things were happening to me. The bad situations with the girls that I was in the past, like, it just happened to me. Like, I wasn't in control of myself. Like, I was physically strong. I was in shape. Even at that age, I was ripped. But I was not fit up here. That's what I needed. That's what I lacked the most. That's what I needed. And that's something that a lot of people don't want to work on. That's what a lot of people, they're missing things. They're missing something, if not multiple things, and you have to really set yourself apart. Take a couple steps back and really see things through. Like, what do you have to do to make your life into what it's supposed to be? But a lot of people ain't even that smart, which is crazy, because that is the basics. That's the basics. So when you can spend time alone, regardless if anybody else wants to do it or not, because my levels of discipline, let's say from the age of 19 to 20 to 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, continuously just kept going up and up and up and up and up and up. So at first, people could hack to be around me. And as time kept going on, people drop off because they can no longer be around, because I'm making such progress and I'm so far ahead of the race because I'm chasing down something. I'm chasing down excellence. I'm chasing down purpose. And they never were. They fall off. They start to live bummy lives because that's their purpose. That's their calling. And it's like, you pick your poison. You want to have fun. You want to give yourself all this fun. You're going to pay the price later. I pay the price early because I'm smart, and I never have to pay that kind of a price again. Not to say there's going to be no other challenges and tribulations and stuff. Of course there is. There's always going to be regardless. But you can absolutely get so far ahead in life. And you will live a much different and higher quality and better existence than these individuals will ever dream of. Because you were smart. You spent time alone. When you could have fit in. When you could have done anything. You could have done anything. You did what you did because you knew what you were doing. It's smart. You were chosen. And for them, there's nothing there. You have something that they don't have. You can spend time alone. You can do things. You know yourself. The conversations I've had with some of these individuals, bro, like, it's completely insane. Like, to see where they are in a mental space, it's not good. Like, the way they think, the way they view things, the way they think in general, it's like, bro, you have a lot of work to do. Like, it's terrifying. It's scary. Like, to think how they could just be like that and not do something about it. It's completely, it blows my mind. Like, how could you let this happen? How could you end up that way? How could you not do something about the person you are? How could you not get better? I don't get it. They just don't care. Like, they let life just life them 24/7. They get blown around to this place, to that place, to that place, to this place. There comes a time where you're getting blown around, you're getting tossed around. That bitch screwed you over, those friends that you thought you had stole from you, and this happened and that happened. There comes a time where you catch yourself because you're being blown around. You don't know what's happening at the time, but you're being blown around and you're getting used and abused and mistreated, and then you grab a hold of yourself. You're no longer being blown around in all these places. You grab firm. No, this ain't happening, because I understand what's happening now. Like I said, we were all young before. It's about living and learning. You have to learn. And if you can't take some steps back and learn, then you're fucked. You're going to be just like those people. You're not going to be yourself. These individuals, bro, they're not cut from the same cloth as you are. And man, like, it's not like I even knew. At these times, when I was younger in these positions, it's not like I even knew how bad they actually were, because I was fooled. I got fooled by people, and it woke me up. I thought they were better than they actually were. I thought they would become better than they actually have become. Like, and they become much worse than I ever could have imagined. So when I start to see the truth, it's like, I am much better than these people. Coming from a non-egotistical place, I'm just much better than these people. Like, look at how you're behaving. This is the basics. Like, that's who you are? What? Like, when I say better, I'm even talking maturity-wise. Like, I'm like, brother, you're an absolute infant compared to me. Like, I have a brain. Like, I have giftedness. I have talents. I have a brain. Like, bro, these individuals are goners. They're absolute goners. And it, like, the thing is, I never knew that a long time ago. You don't understand how bad they really are, like, for you, when you're that young. And then you get a little bit older and you see it, and it's like, okay, you got to take some steps back. You got to reevaluate the chessboard to start moving right, because you made too many bad moves and you got hit, and you start to see how the game works. And it's like, okay, I'm going to play chess correctly. I'm going to take a couple steps back and stop being a dumbass myself. And I'm going to start playing this right. And if you don't do that in life, you're fucked. You'll end up in these divorces. You might lose half your shit. If you're a lady, you might get pregnant by the wrong guy. You're screwed. Like, it's going to really taint your life. Not to say you don't have a life, but it's going to taint your life. You get the wrong friends. You live that way too long, it's going to taint your life. Like, bro, I woke up at 18, 19 years old. All right, I woke up that early. And I was able to get right on the horse. Like, immediately, I'm going after things. Because there's something inside of me that nobody else around me has. Literally nobody. If so, where the you at? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. This is the difference, bruh. This is the difference. And all these individuals, they're going to go against you. Good. Because you're not going to win. Go ahead. I'm in this for the long haul. You can go against me now. You can go against me now. You're never going to push it like I'm going to push it. You're never going to win this battle. Because I'm in this for life. You can do some funny shit for a little while trying to do something. You ain't going to do nothing. I'm going to keep pressing it forward. And you're going to look like a clown. You're going to fall off. You're going to lose. I'm going to keep pushing it. And this is the mentality you have to have, bruh. That's what I'm saying. If you spend a lot of time alone, you are blessed. You're in that position. You're doing it for a reason. For a reason. Fitting in is the most silliest, dumbest shit you could possibly do. It's going to taint your life. It will. Imagine me in the most critical years of my life, guys. Imagine me. Let's say I keep doing what I'm doing up to 19 and 20. I keep partying, let's say, in between 20 to 25 years old. What is that? Like, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine, bro, that life. Like, it seems unimaginable to me. That's why I don't understand how people are actually living it. That's their reality right now. They're going to wake up from their sleep tomorrow morning, and that's their reality, and they're not doing anything about it. The most beautiful thing about life is we can do something about our realities, guys. That's the beautiful thing about life. We can actually do something about it. And like I said, I couldn't even imagine living my life from the age of 20 to 25, completely bonked out. No progress, nothing, ruining my life, ruining my health, not who I am today. I could not even imagine it. I couldn't even fathom it in my mind. I don't get it. I don't get how people are that dumb. Like, can you not think critically for 2 seconds? No, you can't. That's why you're fucked. You can't take a step back. You can't spend some time alone. You can't surround your mind with the greatest minds on earth, and they're everywhere. Go on YouTube, they're everywhere. The greatest minds on earth. There's every bit of information out there, guys. There's every bit of information. You have every advantage. Use it. But people are so stupid. They stay in their little construction zone around their father, who was a construction worker or something, and oh, this is what life is. You stupid dumbass. And I'm not saying never do any of that work, but understand how big life is. Understand how much there is out there. Expand your mind. Learn about things. Learn about different things. Learn about new perspectives. There's things happening all the time, and if you're not in tune, everything's gonna fly past your head. You're gonna miss out on every single thing that flies by. You want to be in the zone. You want to be ready. You want to be prepared all the time, because things are happening. Something could happen in a year from right now that could completely change your life. You don't know that. I don't know that. But that's the world we're in. It's a magical world we're in. But it can be very cruel if you're a dumbass. So take some steps back. Spend some time alone. Because it's going to pay off. I promise you that.